Hello everyone, welcome to Analytics with Asmi. In this video, I am going to give you walkthrough on how to use conditional formatting in table and matrix in Power BI desktop, which includes conditional formatting with data bars, gradient background, customized color background, fonts, with values with icons, with customized icons, as well as creating a clickable link, hyperlink like this. If you are clicking in any city, you can see that we can see the hyperlink. So all this type of conditional formatting we are going to see in this video. So let's start our video. Before moving ahead, I would like to request you all to subscribe to my channel if you are liking my content, and please give a thumbs up. Let's start our first visual with conditional formatting with gradient style. Okay. So for that, I will go to this page. And here we can see we have a data. So in data we have just two columns. One is city and another is performance. Okay, so let's see. First we will create a table. So for that I will open this visualization pane. Here I can see a table. So I have to click this to create a table. Okay, now I will open this data and just click the city and performance. Okay, now here you can see we are getting a city wise performance. So we will do formatting. So we'll just increase the value a little bit. We will make it 16, and for column also we will make it as 20. Okay, yeah. Now we can see the table. Now for conditional formatting, what we have to do, you have to go to this performance here. Okay, and this click this drop down. Okay, and go to the conditional formatting. Here you can find there are 4 options. First is background, font color, icons and web URL. We will see all these 4 one by one. So first we will see the background color. I am clicking this. Now here in the format style you can see there is a gradient. So if I click this drop down, you will get 3 more options: gradient, rules and field. We will see all these 3 one by one. First we will go with the gradient and we will apply to values only. Here we will change from count to sum, okay, as 0, and here you have a lowest value, minimum value and highest value, maximum value. So if you want to enter any value here, you can enter it, otherwise you can leave like this. Okay, so here you can change the color if you want. Okay, I am keeping this blue color only. Here also you will get options to change your color. Okay, and if you want to add a middle color, you can add that one as well. Now if I add this and if I click OK, let's see how it is looking. Okay, now you can see it's looking like this. So it's not looking that good. So what we will do, we will change it. So again I will go to this performance and I will go to the conditional formatting, and here I will uncheck this. Okay, now I will click OK. Now you can see we are getting a gradient. Here we can see the total. So to remove this, what we can do, we will go again to the format. Here we can turn off this. Okay, and what else we can, if we want the borders, we can add borders as well. So for adding a border, you have to go here in the border and I will add a border, and I want the color of a border as a black. Okay, so I will choose this black. Then what else, if you want to change the color of a header, that also you can do. Here I want a background as this color and I want bold, and rest is fine. Okay, so this is our first visual where we have created conditional formatting with gradient style. The second visual what we are going to create is this one, the conditional formatting with customized background. Okay, so we'll go again to our page. Here what we will do, we will copy this and paste this. Okay, Now if you want to remove this conditional formatting, for that also what you have to do, you go to your performance again. Here you will get the option like remove conditional formatting, and here you will get option background color. So I have removed that. Now again I will go to this drop down and conditional formatting, again background color. Now this time we want to set a color based on numbers. So instead of this gradient we will use rules here. We will keep applied to values only. Here again we will change to sum, and if you don't know the lowest and highest number, then you can choose here a minimum. Okay, so I will write here minimum, and if you can see we have these values, so we have to make some rules for that. So first rule what I'm going to create is, if the minimum, here I will change it to number, and here I will change to 0.4. okay, then I should get a red color. This is our first condition. Now if you want to add more condition, you just click new rule. Second condition is, if the value is greater than equal to 0.4 and less than 0.6, then I should get a blue color. This color will keep. Then we'll create new rule. Again third rule will be, if it is 0.6 to 0.8, and again you have to change this to number. Then we'll give a color, this time green. So we don't have green color, so we'll go to the more colors and we'll choose a green color. Okay, and then this is the last rule. Here again we'll take 0.8, and here we'll take the maximum value. Okay, and we'll take a yellow color. Okay, now these rules we have created based on our numbers. As we can see, we have a lowest number as 0.10 and highest is 0.9. So I have created a rule based on numbers between 0.1 and 0.9. Okay, you can create as many as rules if you want, but I have created just 4 rules here. Okay, so I will press OK here, and let's see how our visual will look. Yeah, it's not looking the correct, so we'll go again the performance. Let's see what issue do we have. Yeah, here you can see we didn't change to number, that's why it's not showing it correctly. Now here also number. Now everything is fine. Let's click OK. Yeah, now you can see we are getting a customized background. Okay, so this is our second visual. While creating this visual with customized background, we get an option as a percentage rule with percentage. So now I'm going to show you how conditional formatting works with rules and percentage. For that I am going to use this second table, which is a percentage. So in this table we can see we have a region and rank. Okay, now let's create a table. So we'll click this table, we'll get this blank table. Now we have to add the columns, so we will click first region and then rank. Okay, we don't want total here, again we don't want sum, so we'll do don't summarize. And in formatting, okay, no, there is no total. So what we want the same formatting like this. So for that what we can do, we'll click this and go to format painter, so that we'll paste the format here in this table. So now the format is changed. Now we'll add the conditional formatting. So for that what we'll do, we'll go to this rank, go to conditional formatting, background color. Here again we'll choose the rules, we'll keep these values only, we'll keep this sum, and here we have to choose the percentage. Okay, So with percentage, the percentage work out based on the range you have from your lowest to highest values. So in this table we can see that we have a lowest value as a 2 and highest value as a 9. So 2 will consider as a 0% and 9 will be considered as a 100%. So we have to put the values in between. Okay, so what we will do, we will keep this as a 0% and here we will keep 35 because we are keeping the values between 0 to 100%. Okay, now next rule, and here we will keep the color as red. Now next rule what we can create, here we'll take 35, then in between we will keep 75 here and we'll keep this blue color only. Next percentage will consider as a 75 if the value is greater than or equal to 75, and here we will keep 100. So instead of the earlier visual where we have used minimum and maximum value, here we have to consider as in percentage. So our lowest value will be considered as a 0%, which is a 2, and the highest value, which is 9, will be considered as a 100 here, and in between we can keep the values. So here we will keep the color as green. Okay, and let's see how our visual will look now. Now you can see we are getting a color gradient, color background based on the percentage rule. Here we don't want total again, so we'll go to the format and here we will remove this total. Now you can see we have created a colored background, customized color background based on rule and percentage. Okay, so this is our third visual. We already have created these three visuals with conditional formatting. Now fourth visual we are going to create is with this font, customize font. So for that what we are going to do, we again go to our page. Here I will copy paste this, Ctrl C Ctrl V. Okay, now we don't want this background, so we'll remove this conditional formatting, and again I will go to the conditional formatting, and this time we will go with a font color. Now again in format style you can see there are three options: gradient, rule and field value. Gradient we already have seen. If we choose this, you will get a color gradient with the values, okay, lowest to highest. For rules also you can do a customized coloring of your fonts. Now the third format style, which is a field value, we will see this one. Okay, so we'll select this field value. Now if I choose here, you will get nothing. Okay, because it is actually looking for a measure. So I have to create here measure, which is a rule based. So we'll go back, and now here you can see I have already created this visual for a background. So I will just open this. Now this measure, what it does, it is specifying the color to use based on whatever rules you have decided. So I have given the rule that it is a switching between two colors, red and blue, and three colors, red, blue and green. So when the sum of performance is less than 0.4, I should get a red color. When the sum of performance of a city is less than 0.8, I should get a blue color, otherwise I should get a green color. Okay, now I will add this measure to our field value. Okay, so for that again we'll click this visual, go to the performance, go to the conditional formatting, font. Here we'll select a style field value and we'll click this drop down. Here in the data you can see our measure, which is conditional formatting background. I will click OK. Now you can see we are getting three different color, red, blue and green. Okay, as per the rule which I have mentioned in the measure. So this is our fourth visual. The next visual with what we are going to see is conditional formatting with icons. Okay, so we'll go to again our page. Here I will copy paste this, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, and I will remove this conditional formatting. So I will go here, I will click this drop down and I will remove this background color. Again I will go here, go to the conditional formatting. We have seen the background color, font color. Now we will see the icons. Here also we are getting a same page. Here in format style we have two options, rules and field value. First we will see a rules. Okay, we'll select, I have selected the rules, apply to values only. Here again I am doing summarization with sum, and here in icon layout we have three options. First is left of the data, means the icon will see on the left of your data. Okay, otherwise second option is icon only, means if you want to see just icon without the values, then you can select this icon only. And third option is right of a data. So for this I'm going to select the left of the data. Here I will keep the top alignment, and here you can see there are different style given. If you click on this drop down, you get a different icons. Okay, so I will select the customized one, which is the first one, and here they have already created this rule. Okay, so what you have to do, you just have to press OK here. Okay, and now you can see we are getting the icons based on the rule which we have mentioned. Okay, so this was our fourth visual. Again we can create our own customized icons like this. So let's see how we can create this. We'll copy paste this, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, and we will remove the conditional formatting here. Okay, now we'll go again to the conditional formatting, and this time we are going to use a field value because we want to customize icons. So we have to create again the measure. So I have already created measure for that. So you can see here we have a conditional formatting icon measure like this. So again we are going to use here the switch function. So if the performance of the CT is less than 0.8, then I should get this icon. I have given the URL. Okay, then for if it is less than 0.8, I should get this icon, otherwise I will get this icon. So I will apply this measure to our field. So I will select this again, go to the performance, icons, field value, and here I will select our conditional formatting measure we have created. I will press OK. Now you can see we got the icons. So you can create a customized icons like this. Next we are going to create a conditional formatting with data bars. So I will go to our columns. Here in the conditional formatting, here you can see third option is the data bars. You click this, you will get this window. Here if we click this show bar, you will get the bars only. We will see this. Okay, then you have to put the minimum and maximum value here, and then you will get two bars, one is positive and one is negative. So you have to mention the color of both the bars. So I will keep the same and I will press OK. Now you can see we are getting bar along with the values. But if you want just bars, for that again what you have to do, you go to the performance here, conditional formatting, data bars, and here you have to just check this show bar only. Okay, now you can see we are not getting any values, we are going to see only the bars. The last visual for conditional formatting I want to show is a conditional formatting with URL. So here you can see if I hover on this CT, you can see the URL. Okay, so we can set such URL for each value. Suppose I want to give some information for each this city, so we can provide the URL. So let's create this. So we'll go to our page here. Again I will do Ctrl C, Ctrl V, and I will remove this conditional formatting, and we have to create a new one. Okay, so this time we have to create for a CT. So we'll go to the CT and we'll create a conditional formatting web URL. Okay, here you have just one field value. So whenever there is a field value, you have to create a measure. So I have already created a measure here. This is conditional formatting URL measure. So let's open this. You can see here again we have used the switch function, and we have used for each city name you have to use a aggregation using a minimum of a city. Then if it is minimum of a city, then if we find the Ahmedabad, then you should get this URL. For Delhi, this. So for each city we have set the URL. So I will use this measure. Now, so we'll go to our conditional formatting here. For the city we have to create, no? So for city you have to go to conditional formatting web URL, and here field value, and here you have to go to data, and we'll select this measure which is we have created for URL, and press OK. Now you can see there is underline, and if we hover on this you will get the URL. So this is how you can set a URL for any value in a column. So this is all about the conditional formatting. We have created so many conditional formatting today. Hope you like it. See you in the next video. Thank you for watching.